Hello! What is going on? What is going on? Hello, Chrissy. How are you doing? I literally slept a bit too long today, but we're still here. I'm doing fine. How about you? I'm doing very, very good. I'm doing very, very good. I've did a lot of thinking, and today's the registration the registration for Frankfurt goes live today, so I'm very, very hyped. Also, today's a good day, so we're playing some live, drinking some coffee, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. What? Now it's working. Okay. And we're queuing. Because we're still playing Zoroark. Yes. Exactly. Will you be going to Frankfurt? Need to open my chat. I actually think after the games yesterday that we want to go blind second. Because especially against Pult, it's better to go second sometimes. Because against Pult, if you set up, you win, basically. So, yeah. Okay. I set up everything. Now we're chill. Just need to check something. Okay, but is it like Slowking? Because it's Slopbox, right? But with telepathic energy? So maybe it's like Psychic Box? Cyrano, so it has to be Slopbox. Right? So the bad thing is that they can attack next turn, which means it's a bit hard for us, but we can Lilies, so yeah. Getting another Zoroark seems quite good. Also, just retreating into Tatsugiri is also not too bad. We could have set the Ents Castle, but oh my god, I didn't bench the Tatsugiri. What on earth did I do? Never mind. They will knock out Zoro. It's early, guys. It's early. It's early. I didn't want to mute. Like that, yeah. I think we're still favored against Slopbox. Especially because they can't E-switch that. So they can't Wellspring. Yeah, it's Slopbox. Okay, interesting. It could also be Raging Bolt, but playing this energy seems bad. Because if you only play one, it's like not really searchable because you don't play Hilda. Okay, it's Clefairy Box with Teal Mask. I guess, yeah. So I guess Clefairy Box. The question is, we probably want to win by bossing 3 times. That's for sure. probably wanna KO the Teal Mask Ogre pawn here. But we can also try and get a... Okay, we need to Lilies this turn. It's a bit weird. Yeah, we got 2 boss in deck, so we will probably get... like 1 out of prizes. Yeah, it should be fine. That is not great, but we can get like something out of the Zoroark. We also have a PP up, so we could attack this turn technically. It's a Fez. Okay, that's quite weird. That is quite weird. I mean, could we just reach in Zoroark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think so. We're just attached to 1 Zorua. This game is completely on my mistake on at the beginning. Okay, so he is attaching to the Cornerstone, which means they kind of want to go for a Cornerstone approach. They're also going Crispin. I feel like the Cornerstone is kind of useless here because we can just boss around it. Because they benched so many Meowth, so many Pokemon. They can Teal Dance, yeah. Which creates a threat, but we should just KO this Teal Mask Ogre pawn, basically. And then we're fine. Yeah. So we need to find a boss, which is not too hard, because it shouldn't be too hard, right? There's a boss, okay. We also need a Zekrom, so there is still stuff we need to find. That's the problem. We can discard the Babiri Berry. Okay, there's a Zekrom. Okay, we can knock out the Teal Mask Ogre pawn now. We can also retreat lock something if things go worst. So we go like this, and then we go boss's orders onto Teal Mask Ogre pawn. Should we just tome the patch? I think it makes no sense, but like having a second Zorua would be very good. Like for next turn. Hello Dungy, how are you doing? Like having a second Zorua would not be too bad. For sure. Is the patch really helping us? Yeah, we should tome the patch. Or the Fez, actually, the Fez. Because if they take a knockout, we have enough draw anyways, so jetzt wie steht's? Yeah, so we knock out the Teal Mask. They will probably push the Clefairy. We don't get a boss, but we still have another chance to get a boss. I think the patch is important because of the Ogre pawn. AI viewers, okay. Very nice from you, but you know. We don't like AI viewers. We like real viewers, like you guys. So the thing is, they need to have a full bench to KO. But even then, they don't KO. Okay. So they will attack with a cornerstone. So all we have to find is Monkey Dory or boss. Best case scenario, we find both. Best case scenario, we find both. Okay, so they will swing with the Clefairy. Okay, into patch. Yeah. But now we will red card them. Most likely. And we need to KO the Fez. Yeah. Okay, there's a secret box. That is insane. Okay, we can discard those cards. We could also not take a knockout, but it's very risky. There we go, special red card, we KO the Fez, and the only cards they see are the 2 from Kangaskhan. We bump their stadium, so they will just get rid of 1 Meowth, which is completely fine for us. And we can attach a Binding Mochi like to the bench, it doesn't matter. We can technically discard the Tome, I don't know. Like, go like this? No. Well, we can, okay, we can. There's no real downside to it, because we can discard a Dark Energy and then PP it up. It's like not good, but it's not bad, because if we draw into a Dark Energy, we can still attach it. Like that. And now we go Boss's Orders on Fez and hope they whiff the KO. Or actually, we hope that we are drawing into the boss. If we draw into the boss, this game is over too. Okay, so now, not over, but we hope that they whiff the KO, and if they whiff the KO, it's over. And them whiffing the KO is pretty likely, not gonna lie. Ultra Ball. It might play too fast. Like, the NAIC list from James Kowalski played too fast. Oh, Meowth. Yeah. Hello, Ems. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. So they retreat into Kangaskhan, so they won't take a knockout this turn. That is interesting. They could go Crispin E-Switch if they have an E-Switch in hand, and just hope to hit double heads. But that's not a real win condition. Cypher. But can they even get a KO if they Cypher this turn? That's a question. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Today is the registration for Frankfurt opens, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Okay, so they go Unfair Stamp, which means we don't have easy access to our boss. But we get another Zoroark, so we basically see so many cards, like 6 cards, 17 card deck. We can for sure thin it out. We just need a black belt. Okay, black belt plus Night Stretcher or boss, or yeah, we have good odds of winning the game. Okay. Well, I mean, sure. That also works. Don't forget to accept the rules on the registration page before 7 p.m. to save time. Can you actually accept the rules before 7 p.m.? I signed up for so many tournaments, but I never knew that this works. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is new, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, this is new, yeah. Oh my god, that is insane. And you're not even going, but you know. You're so advanced. Yeah, I just accepted it. Maybe I just sold my whole soul, but yeah. How long have you been playing? I downloaded this like 3 days ago. I started playing like 2 years ago. Actually 2 years? Yes, about around 2 years. And so far it's very, very fun. Like, going to tournaments is the funniest part about the game, I feel like. Easy to learn. I feel like Pokemon is very easy to learn, hard to master. So if you want to get really good at it, it gets hard. But you can learn fairly quick. Okay, we drew into a Lily. That is like weird. Okay, that is even weirder. I guess we bench an Yveltal here. And we attach an energy so we can tome something in later. I wish I could go to more tournaments maybe in the future. Is work stopping you money? I feel like there are a lot of hurdles to going to tournaments because it costs a lot of money. I'm only going to Birmingham UIC this season. I'm going to both probably. Birmingham is like... It would be my 3rd year in a row going to Birmingham. And I don't know, I don't quite like the city too much. We could have tattooed after Lily, but I'm like... I really wanna... And Birmingham was also my best tournament result so far, so... I would be hyped to go to Birmingham again. Tomes. We have all 4 tomes in deck. Under 2 hour drive. That is insane. I have almost the same for Stuttgart because... I'm like 3 hours away. And UIC is always hype. Last year, like this year, I went the first time and it was so cool. At the same time, very overwhelming, but it was so cool. I was so sad that I didn't go the year prior. But Birmingham is cool. Also, I think last year they only had 2 halls for Birmingham. This year it's 3, so it should be easier to get in. I also need to repeat my last Birmingham run. Maybe I need to play Dragapult again. I think I played Dragapult for the last 3 majors. Which is insane. But I always try to play something I'm comfortable with, but also I try to play a good list. And in Prague, for example, I had a very good list, but I didn't quite. I want to chase Worlds and White when Worlds is in Europe. Hope that happens next year. I mean, they should probably announce it pretty soon. Okay, so the thing is, we kind of need to tome the Zekrom in. So if we get a Cyrano, we don't get a Cyrano. So that is not an option. That's not too bad. That's another Zoroark. Also a Transformation Tome, which is insane. So we have Zekrom, we have Transformation Tome. We don't have the energy necessary for that. But I feel like... Yeah, if they knock out our Zoroark this turn, which is hard because they need 4 energy on their Teal Mask, we can retreat lock something like the Fez. So they need a manual attachment too. They even got the Iron Leaves, okay. But I don't think the Iron Leaves is quite the play now. Yeah, if they KO our Zoroark, we can retreat lock something. I mean, they could go into the Iron Leaves then. But I feel like... I mean, best case scenario, they go into Iron Leaves and the turn after we just retreat lock them again. So if Iron Leaves is their only out, we can win by retreat locking. It's like so weird that we whiffed energy the whole game. But it's fine. We could Night Stretcher back our Zoroark. Zorua is good, yeah. There's a Dark Energy, okay. And also a Transformation Tome. We still need the boss. There's a boss, okay. So they will Iron Leaves next turn. So they will Iron Leaves next turn. But we will still go for the retreat lock. And if they knock out our Yveltal, we tome it in again. Sounds good, yeah. So now they go for Iron Leaves. After Iron Leaves, we will retreat lock something. Yeah. We don't need the boss this turn, because if they go for the Iron Leaves, they can't attack next turn, so that's not an option. They also need to go for Iron Leaves if they have boss, because if they don't have boss, it's like very useless. I mean, you could buy a ticket and then think about it, because you can refund for free basically, but you take away one spot, but so it's like weird. It's like very, very, very weird. Is it not 100% refund? Because I think last season it was, right? Did they change that? That's insane. Okay, so we will try to retreat lock once again. Like I said, we don't need the boss just yet, but it would be good. Let me just draw some cards. Okay, there's a boss. Do we boss next turn is the question, because it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 2 years ago it was not refundable. Last year they introduced refundable ticket, but at 80%. It wasn't 80%, but it was a friend of mine got 100% refund last season. I feel like. But only until a specific date. Okay, 20% processing fee charged through. But that's new, right? Last year you could refund. Okay, yeah, I see. Minus the processing fee, yes. Maybe they introduced the processing fee after realizing that people are just... Holy. That's quite insane. They got the fast there. That is interesting now. And makes us lose the game very hard. Kinda. Particular against the mirror is the best version is with Nor, right? If it is, it's better running candies or hammers. In the mirror, I don't feel like Nor is the best version. I feel like the best version in the mirror is still the straight Dragapult with 2 Monkey Dories and hammers, because hammers is a mirror tech. And in a mirror, most likely the player wins that gets the first good Phantom Dive. And also you want to avoid like leaving damage on their board. So the Nor version is technically good into that, but the monkey version gives you a lot of pressure. Can technically get 100% refund. But if you win, you don't get pricing. I also... One thing I don't like about special championships is that you don't collect a playmat. Which is quite weird, because I love having playmats. Even though I started selling competitor playmats when I don't like them. Like, for example... Which was it? I got like an Alolan Executor mat once. I think it was at a special championship, by the way. And it was like... This playmat looks so bad. Like the Zygarde mat we got at Prague. I didn't like that too. And also might be a controversial opinion, but I didn't like the EUIC Charizard mat because I didn't like the red on the mat. That matchup seems bad. Thank you. And about last question, if you are running Norpult, is it better to play hammers, maybe 3, or candies like 1 and 2 for example? I think hammers, because in the mirror you probably get buddied. And in the mirror, if you play hammers or candy, you wanna go second in the mirror anyways. So, okay, do we just Tatsugiri? Because Meowth, is Meowth priced? Okay, no, Meowth is not priced. So we can go Pokepet for a Zorua. And go Ultra Ball for a Meowth. And we can tome the Meowth back. Yeah, Frankfurt will get something from Pitch Black. I'm super hyped for that. Because Pitch Black has so many cool artworks. Like, I would love... Which one would I love? There are so many cool ones. I feel like I would love myself a Darkrai. I like the Darkrai card. Pretty sure. Okay, so... The thing is, we kind of want to go for Flame Body Cannon. But it's like so weird. I need to see what artworks there are in Pitch Black. Okay, what is my ranking for Pitch Black booster packs? Oh, Chandelure. Yeah. I wouldn't, so I personally would love Chandelure, then Darkrai, and Excadrill and Zeraora are both like whatever. I wouldn't care if it's either of those because I don't really like the Pokemon. Well, Zeraora, Mega Zeraora looks like cool, but I don't have any particular relationship to the Pokemon, so I would prefer Chandelure or Darkrai. It's probably Darkrai because it's the first the first regional of the season. Oh my god, I can't talk. So technically we got the Ents Castle here. We need to get a Petarant and a... So we need Tome... That's not either of those cards. Yeah guys, that looks terrible. Not gonna lie. We just sacked the monkey here. We need Brave Bangle plus... Petarant plus Zoroark. Thank you, my friend, if you're playing against basic Poké Zoroark. Which is the better Dragapult version to play? Nor Pure or Blaziken? So before Zekrom I would say Nor. But after Zekrom I would say Hammers. I think the best pulled version right now is... Sounds weird, but I think either you play the Hammers straight version or you play pulled Nor. Both are fine in their own way, but pulled Nor has a higher power level and straight pulled is like a bit slower, but not really. Yeah, I would say you either play straight or Nor. Right now, I'm more a fan of the straight version, but I also tested a lot of pulled Nor, and I think if you're playing pulled Nor, you should play the Moltres. Like, if you're playing pulled, you should play the Moltres. If you're playing pulled Nor, you should play Moltres, because with Moltres and Dusknoir, you can one-shot any Excadrill. I mean, if we get, like, the attack this turn, it would be insane, but I kind of fucked up since I need Petarant. Okay, so... Okay, there's the Petarant, and there's the PP up. But we still need a Zoroark. Oh my god. Thank god. So now we bench Petarant. There's the Binding Mochi. We retreat into whatever. We PP up onto the Zoroark. And then we Petarant it in. We trade first. It's like super weird, but I guess. Okay, it's good because they only have 2 of those, but it's like super weird. And they only have 4 cards in hand, which makes it even weirder. I personally don't like the Blaziken build. I don't know. It's the Blaziken build has a very good energy acceleration, but whenever I play the Blaziken build, I would have loved to not play it. But that's just my personal opinion, maybe. Also, guys, I feel like Team Rockets is a very underrated deck. For sure. It's very, very underrated. So we need our last PP up, which is weird. Oh, they get the Ariana. Crazy. I feel like Team Rockets is very, very underutilized as a deck. I mean, when I look at Limitless, it's like the 13 most played deck at 1%. And Yuho Kalama has like insane results with it. I mean, he's a good Mewtwo player, obviously. But his list is also quite unique. And I do like the deck because it has a good pulled matchup. Like, not an insane pulled matchup, but like one of the better pulled matchups in the matchup, in the meta. And it also has a quite good Zoroark matchup. It just struggles from like Binding Mochi, all that stuff. Flame Body Cannon like we did right now. So we wanna go Secret Box. Okay. We got an alert. It's raiding with party. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Cashman, for raiding the stream. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys had a good stream. We're currently playing Zoroark. Yo, the boy is live. Hello. I will not try to pronounce your name once again, but welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, so we so we need to end castle. Oh my god. Thank you, Plo Alexis, for following. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't know you were streaming. Had to drop a follow. Thank you so much for the support. You got it right. Thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good stream. Okay, so we need to retreat boss Flame Body Cannon. Next turn we don't have follow up, but I mean, to be honest, it's our only play because we can chill one turn and then Flame Body Cannon again. It's fine. Is it really fine? Yeah, it's fine because we only have one Zoroark. I mean, we can tome. Yeah, actually, let's tome in one Zorua. Oh my god. Thank you, Nightwatch, for following. Doing good. That is great, Alexis. So, we got another Zorua. We can boss up. Yeah. It's like... we can attach the Binding Mochi too. And now we Flame Body Cannon. Oh, we could also trade. We should use our abilities first. That's quite nice. Having the Zekrom for next turn. This has to be a bad matchup, right? Yes, it is. It's a very, 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 very hard matchup. But the good thing about the matchup is that if they have like a Mimikyu on the bench, or you can technically out price raise them if they take a 1-price KO and you follow up with back-to-back Flame Body Cannons. Then the matchup is okay. The bad thing is you can't retreat lock, so it's like, yeah. Okay, so they got the Archer. But I feel like the matchup is better than people think it is. Once again, I always say that about Zoroark matchups, but the Team Rockets matchup is better than the Festival Elite matchup because Team Rockets is such a pile sometimes. If we find one energy and they leave Mimikyu in the active, we can one-shot it with our Zorua, by the way. We can also one-shot the Tarantula with the Zorua, and if we do that, we win the game. But we need an energy for that. Oh my god. The fully stacked Tarantula. Wait, can they take down? No, okay. I was about to say, can they take down for knockout? There's the energy. Okay, so we can take a knockout with our Zorua. Isn't that cool? We can scrap this. I feel like that is just game now, right? Because if we knock out the Tarantula... So, look, this does 60 damage, we boss up the Tarantula, we knock it out with Scratch, and it's basically a concession from them. Because there is no possible win con anymore, right? I mean, we could whiff energy every turn, because we already scrapped 5 and we played 1, so we have technically have 2 left. But it's like, we can also play for boss Mimikyu or every time. The second Articuno with the Brave Bangle. Hello Nightmares, how are you doing? Nice. We're going for the special lines with the Zorua. Just benching everything. This is like their cornerstone answer, right? Flip 4 coins. I mean, this is their cornerstone attack, probably the second one. Okay, they're surviving this turn. That is insane. Can we just boss the Mimikyu? Okay, I wanna attack with Zoroark basically, but we're scratching our way to victory, guys. Like, taking 2 knockouts with Scratch is optimal in this matchup. No. But it's like, they only got 2 Taruntulas, which is not normal because normally they go Proton and just have their bench full of Taruntulas, and then it's very hard to play. But, like I said, you can price raise them if they take 1 prize, after that you get set up, and then you back to back Flame Body Cannon. That's how you win the matchup, maybe. Probably. Yeah. But Scratch is also a good option. I feel like that's so interesting because sometimes you miss stuff like attacking with Scratch. So it sounds weird, but also Mochi on Yveltal and just attacking for 60 or with the Zorua, it can be so huge. Also using stuff like the flare attack from Darumaka, stuff like this is really underutilized sometimes. So finding creative lines is so cool. That's bad, but Yveltal should be good in the matchup, so we can set it up for now. Last game we didn't find energy, now we are spoiled with energies. Also, we can raid to this stream. Because I did never raid because I didn't really know how to do it, but now I know it. We can raid after the stream. I've used Mochi with Scratch a couple times for knockouts. It's amazing. It's also so tilting for the opponent sometimes. Am I right? Because if you get knocked out by a Zorua, it's like, you know? Okay, so the thing is, that looks quite bad, but we do get a very good supporter now. Sure? That's like a game you just can't do anything about it. Just let it be. Just let it happen. It happens from time to time. They don't even know what deck we are playing right now. Good top deck. Please. That's a Fez. Except Fez is priced. Okay, okay. It's also a Meowth. Okay, so we take the Meowth as security. Because we are going Fez. We could win the game this turn. Maybe. There is a way where we could win the game this turn. Like, a small chance. A very, very small chance that we win the game this turn. We need to draw into a very specific hand. Oh, we can't use lilies anyways, but like, do they have boss? Do we think they have boss? We have to attach here. Like, not this turn, but next turn. Maybe they don't have a Pokemon. Shoot. This is basically every hand I get on PTCG Live. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes shit happens. Couldn't they just go for a Meowth? Are they playing Fighting Gong? But if they go for a Meowth and boss, they just knock out a Zorua. I guess they have the boss in hand. They gotta have the boss in hand. Dang, low. It happens. Okay, they're playing Soul Rock. Like, they're playing the Rock engine in bold. Okay. But it's like... Shit is bananas. That and 70 of my games are freaking grass. That's also a point. Okay, we do have the secret box. Yeah, we do have the red card in deck. Sure. We need Zekrom, so hitting a Pokepad would be very nice. Very nice indeed. Attaching to a Zorua seems good. Playing lilies is necessary, sadly. There is a red card, okay, but they get Fez. So red card is like not that valuable. The question is, do we... No, red card is like not valuable because they have 4 cards in hand and they will draw anyways. So we just gotta attack this turn. That is good. Hope they whiff the knockout, which they won't, by the way. And after that, we red card and hope they whiff a knockout again. That is our plan. We just take out every Zorua so they can't knock out with a Solrock. That's about it. Yeah, they're not whiffing the knockout. It's like... Is it like the best play to go Yveltal and retreat lock the Fez. The Ladias. Because I'm not gonna lie, this game looks terrible. Wait, we could Mochi knockout in 2 attacks, and then they have to find boss. Is it like a play? I mean, we gotta try it, right? Because we are not winning the prize race right now. Or do we? Okay, wait. Like, going Yveltal lock seems good, but maybe they have a switch out. But I don't think they have a switch out. I don't think so. So going like for Yveltal could be an insane play or losing us the game. It's not, there's nothing in between. let me try to get it. Let's get a Night Stretcher or another tome. Okay, so we got a secret box. There's another tome. There's a stadium. There is some kind of mochi stuff. There's a boss. So we tome in Yveltal. It's like weird. Bro is playing Toolbox the deck. Okay, do still have 2 tomes here. So we can tome in a monkey soon. So we go patch, generate damage on our Yveltal. And we bosses orders the Ladias for now. Which will generate damage. We can Subjugating Chains. And just hope bro is whiffing. Like, we are not attaching the Mochi just yet. Because then we are two-shotting the Ladias. They have a switch out. They have a switch out for sure. Like... Oh, we could have red carded them. Yeah, never mind. I was like giving up on this game already. Which is not good. Okay, Fighting Gong. Maybe they don't have a switch out. Hold on, guys. Iron Leaves. There's an Iron Leaves in their deck. Okay, they would have won the game anyways. Because we would need like 10 turns to finish the game. That is quite unlucky. But, to be fair, that start was like... What's the plan against Alakazam? Basically the same as against other single price decks. If they play no Shaman, you can price raise with Flame Body Cannon. If they play Shaman, you can retreat lock the Shaman, knock out the Shaman with Monkey, and then go for a 3-price turn. And then you price raise them with Flame Body Cannon. You also play red card if they go to 3 prices, which is very good. Let's go second. What are these hands? Like, what is this pile of trash that we have in the hand? By the way, I played one game against Excadrill yesterday, and I almost won, but I was very behind early because I didn't get down Zorua. But the Babiri Berry was really, really helpful. It was really, really helpful. So shoutouts Babiri Berry. Chill, we have the berry. Yeah, we have the berry. What are we crying about? We have Babiri Berry in the hand. Welcome to my world. I would rather not be in this world. If that is your world. Okay, guys. We have the Babiri Berry. Don't... Oh my god. Yeah, guys. I mean, we just go Meowth, right? Like, there's no other card I would want to see. Okay, let me check. We have the Darmanitan deck. We have 4 tomes. That is not nice. Okay. 2 energies price. We have. I forgot that we have 100 energies in the hand. Lilies. That looks better. It doesn't look good, but it looks better. Like, we get an attachment down. We could technically Ultra Ball for like another Zorua, but then we would have to discard good cards. Why are you playing as Toucan pulled again? I don't know. We're Ultra Balling for another Zorua. Because if this Zorua gets knocked out, I would just cry. And I don't want to discard the Pecharunt, by the way, because if things really go bad, we don't get a PP up, and then we need to Pecharunt in order to attack. Also with Pecharunt, we get Binding Mochi, which means we can Flame Body Cannon, KO with Monkey the following turn, stuff like these. But it looks like their hand is like... Oh my god, never mind. Their hand is not trash. Okay, they got Rare Candy. So they get the attack. Insane. Thank you, Orzaway, for following. Thank you so much. Arceus rank is like playing in the low tables at Regionals where all the weird fake decks are hiding. I've been thinking about going up to 2 Pecharunt, it's just too useful. The thing is, 2 Pecharunt... Oh my god, I get knockout. 2 Pecharunt is very good, but now that we play Tome, we kinda don't need to play 2 Pecharunt. Because we can just Tome in the Pecharunt again, and we don't want to play again around pricing, to be honest. Playing around pricing is so weird. Are we just... Yeah, I guess we have to. Guys... We are discarding the Pecharunt because we can't do anything else. Hold on. So the thing is, we can get into Tatsugiri. So they take a prize, then we red card them. We gotta play. So we Lilies, draw into some good stuff, or into a bunch of trash. That also works. I just stress around pricing, but you're probably right. I mean, think about... I think I'd rather Janine over second patch. Yeah, Janine is also sounds pretty good. But I think if you play Janines, you probably want to play like Absol too. Because Absol is very good with Janines. Has very good synergy. Also with Tomes, blah blah blah. And since we're playing 2 monkeys right now, we could think about playing Janines and Absol. But the one thing I was thinking about cutting was the Tatsugiri in favor of a how is it called? The cat that Liam played. The cat. How is the dark cat? How's it called? How is the Dark Cat called? Oh, they get the knockout. Okay, insane. Guys, we can still win this game. Yesterday, we played the same matchup. Purrloin, yes. We played the same matchup. We were as behind as today, but we still won. We still gotta figure it out. We get the red card through the secret box, which is good. Get a Mochi. We get a supporter. We get all the good stuff, guys. We get all the good stuff. We could just try running Liam's build instead of switching cards out of Torts. Based. I mean, the one thing that Liam's list has that I like... So I think both lists are very good. But I've discussed with a lot of people that Purrloin instead of the Tatsugiri could be good. But it could also be wrong. So we trade. Let me catch a break. Okay, we need black belts because of the Dragapult. Yeah, we definitely discard the Zac from here. Thank God. Okay, I don't want to discard anything anymore, to be honest. Shout out to all the Dark Cats. Shout out, Bilby. Shout out. I don't particularly like Liam's build a lot. I think Torchliss is obviously better. But sometimes Tatsugiri is just faking me. Baiting me. I think we are knocking out the 2 cannon this turn. Okay, this might sound weird, but I think we're just going here for Fess here. Like, I really want the setup for next turn. Because if we Flame Body Cannon here, we should get something. Okay, we got the PP up. Oh, no. Not adding everything in once. I just said, we're not getting the Dracula Key. I just said, the one thing I want to change about this list is not adding in Patch or Janine's. I would like Purrloin instead of Tatsu. I think that could work. Though I like their Manitan Black Belt Mochi too much. Yes, I'm a huge fan of the Hermione build, to be honest. Like, was he even playing in... Like, he was playing in the World Cup, right? Did he change his list by into anything? Like, Finland got not that far. Oh, okay. So Oyvind was playing Hermione's list. Yeah, and they were running the same list with Luminous City and all this stuff. Lumiose. But they got the tomes in. Yeah, I think Torts this is just the best list right now. I just don't like Tatsugiri. But Tatsu is MVP, yes. Tatsu bailed us out so much. It bailed us out of situations where Purrloin wouldn't be useful. But I think it's like Tort is a huge Tatsugiri fan. And other people are not a Tatsugiri fan, but Tort is the GOAT. So we gotta play what feels good. The handheld fan. Okay. Yeah, but what is Ruffian in Tort's list? I think it's like a way of winning against Crustle. Okay, we got the PP up, we got the boss's orders. We can... I would like to get a monkey. But the question is, do we have Dark Energy in the deck anymore? Yes. So, we can PP up here. Trade away one boss, it hurts, but... Oh my god, now we can't trade anything. Okay, this is weird. I really want the monkey. Oh my god, it's like so weird. I want to keep the black belt, but at the same time... We just boss check them basically if we bring this thing up. So... If they have boss, they have it. So basically, that's about it. There's the deck list. Let me try and get the monkey in. We Night Stretcher for an energy. It might not be good, but we still have 2 energy in the deck to power up the Zoroark. They could power up their Monkey Dory, but it's like fine. We take away most of their draw power. And next turn we can Flame Body Cannon plus take a prize with Monkey. Yeah, we boss check them basically. It's not good, but it's something. Okay, they have boss. It's like... It's not optimal, but we were so behind, so... Yeah. It's like fine. Two cannon pulled might be BDIF, yeah. These games felt so chopped. I kind of want to try it out for a few games. And if I don't like it... Is it this one? Oh my god, this artwork looks insane, but the normal artwork just looks better, right? Let me try. Let me try to put the cat, the dark cat. Let me try the dark cat. We're streaming for another like 45 minutes, let's say. We're playing some more games. And is there any tournament like in the evening? I want to play a tournament. Like I want to stream tonight and like make a celebration stream that we obviously got into Frankfurt and play a tournament. There are a few. There are a few. So technically we could play a tournament tonight. There's also a webcam tournament, guys. It's very easy to cheat in those. So take care when you play a webcam tournaments. That would be so peak. Yeah, it would. Also, the tournament starts at 7 and registration starts at 7. So you would have a live reaction of registering for the first regional. Is that actually good? Is that something we have to do? We're playing as Slow King. If they have to turn to Kyurem. Okay, hold on. Tatsu would have been insane here. Tatsu would have been insane here. Not gonna lie. They don't have to turn to Kyurem, right? Like, look at their hand. Look at their hand. They are not having it. But Dark Cat is Tatsu at home. Yeah, we still have Tatsu at home, guys. It's fine. Like, look at this. We're fine. We're completely fine. We're threatening the cruel arrow. They probably have it. Yeah, probably. Like, look at it. They have Wondrous Patch, something to discard. Okay, Lilies. That's fine too. Now they have Wondrous Patch, something to discard, Energy, Kyurem, Academy at Night. Like, it's a 10 card hand, and 10 of those cards are useful cards. Cypher for box, and something else gets them there. Oh, true, they could just have Cypher and something in the hand. They don't. Look. They're struggling because they don't have it. Because we are threatening the cruel arrow. Look at this. Look at this. This guy is terrifying. We also drew into the Lilies because we don't need Tatsugiri, which is good. Look at... Why do we need Tatsugiri if we can just draw into our supporters? What's the point? There is no point. The thing is, we priced... You're crying because I'm right. Oh my god, the box! The box is bailing us out. Yeah, the Darumaka is also very good. But we could tome in the Darumaka too. So, I think I don't want to bench the Darumaka. Oh, well, do I? Because they could bench Shaman. I think I just want to bench the Darumaka. But then we should keep the one Pokepad for a Darmanitan, which we didn't price check, but we don't have it priced, so. We have 4 tomes, okay. We do have the Zekrom. Having Tatsu priced is annoying, but having Ents Castle is very insane. We kind of want the boss for next turn. Also a PP up? Yeah. Yeah, and let's get the Babiri Berry. Streamer client. Exactly. That's just how it is, my friend. We just attach the Babiri Berry. And we Night Joker for 250. Like, might be weird, but next turn, even though if they bench Shaman, we can Flame Body Cannon for 4 prices. Having what priced? Wake up. Patch? Am I stupid? Do we not have patch priced? Am I just stupid right now? We are playing Dark Cat. True. 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 Dark Cat is... Oh, I meant Petrarund. Sorry, I like to mention useless cards. Are they going Kyurem? If they go Kyurem, they're cooked. LMAO. We could also go for a 5 price turn, technically. There's a second Kangaskhan. The 4 price turn is good because then we can just boss up Ladias. They're probably just knocking out our Zoroark right now, which is fine because we just have to bench another Zorua. Because they want to go 3-3-3. 2-2-2. And we want to go 4-2. Wait. Are they just knocking out the Fez? Do they not have a better play? That's not a Slowking main. They are not having it. What's your opinion on Dun Lucario? I feel like it's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I like the Dunsparce version more, but I didn't play enough Lucario to really have a strong opinion. I mean, having another Zorua is like good. Dark Cat is not good this game, sadly. But we're still coping. We need Darmanitan. And we want to boss up this Slowking, for sure. Now we want to play Trade. Sadly, we have to discard the Babiri Berry. Monkey is not good. We can discard the Monkey. These are some good draws. Okay, we can PP up and attach. We can also attach the Binding Mochi. It doesn't really matter. And now we boss his orders. Oh, we did. Okay, never mind. Did I say Tatsu again? You know what would be good this game? Tatsu. It wouldn't. Look at this. With Tatsu, we would never get this play. Like, imagine having Tatsugiri in your deck right now. What's the point? What is the point? We need to make a sub goal. I play deck with only Tatsugiri. We play Tatsugiri EX, 4 Tatsugiri EX, and we play 4 Tatsugiri single prizes. Actually, playing Tatsugiri... Okay, actually, there was one night where a friend of mine and I... You're right, that Tatsu guy is terrible, right? There was one night... What's the point in, like, anything? Where I was out drinking with Daniel, and we came back, and we were not drunk, but like funny, and we were like building this Tatsugiri EX deck that was completely terrible. We played only Pokemon, Sparkling Crystal, and just enough energy to attack. And our goal was to win a game, and we won the first game. No, the second. We won the second game. In like 1700 RCS. Maybe that's why I hate Tatsugiri. Hello, SEO Video Able. how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so right now we just need to set up a Zorak, which we can. So basically we won the game. Without Tatsugiri. Imagine. Just imagine not having it every turn. Couldn't be me, not gonna lie. That's hilarious. I mean, I still can't believe it. We're playing like quad Mamoswine, quad Hydreigon, and we couldn't use Hydreigon. We just played it so we can play only stage 2s because our only basic Pokemon in the deck has to be Tatsugiri X because otherwise we are cooked. Cat power. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go make a quick toilet break, refill my water, and then I will be back with some more Tatsugiri X action. I didn't die. When is Riker coming back? Tree Fiddy. How many mulligans did you draw with Tats? I think we drew, I don't know. One game we didn't draw one mulligan, but the other game like 6. 6, 7, something like that. I'm back, guys. Don't worry. Do not worry. I didn't die. Also, guys, in the YouTube chat, I did something. I'm gonna show you. Wait. How is this even possible? Oh, here. I do have my emotes on YouTube too now. This hand sucks. But guess what? If we draw into End's Castle, we have another out to Zoroarks. Or we just draw into Zoroarks. Stop glazing the emotes. I'm so proud of them. You don't know. By the way, I'm just saying that we play Babiri Berry. That's all I'm gonna say. Never. They're so sweet. Yeah. The artists who drew them are they're just so nice. Also, Creditly is my favorite Pokemon, and it never gets love. But now it gets love in the chat. I don't know why it doesn't show the emotes on the chat box below me, like here down here, but we're fine. Yeah, Ems, you know it. You know what's good. I win my 3 round of the tournament of the raid you got earlier with disadvantaging matchup 3-0, baby. Let's go. What are you playing? Creditly's confused when no one loves him. Yeah, it's like back then when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out, I played some Wi-Fi battles in the chat of a streamer, and I got known for playing a Creditly named Joker, and the whole chat was like cheering for my Creditly. And I just love this Pokemon. 1 game left, I play Kangaskhan Buffalant. Oh, that's interesting. Imagine if we played 2 Buried 4 Tatsu, our deck would be BDIF. Our deck would be too broken to even consider it calling a deck. See? If we play Black Cat or Dark Cat, we just get every Zoroark in the deck. But not... Oh, and if we don't play Tatsu, we just play Lily's Determination. We just draw into Lily's Determination. Like, why are we even doubting the cat? There it is. There is the goat. There is the goat. But sadly, we can't capitalize off the goat. Black cat. It's not black, but it's like dark. I have now seen a Creditly for possibly the first time in my life. Next, could you play against me? I mean, we could do... I mean, I'm not streaming for too long, but I guess we could do some viewer battles soon. In some of the next streams. The cute barnacle boy. You saw Creditly for the first time. I even have a Creditly plushie. Can show you in the next stream. My cat is named after this Pokemon in German. Wait, what is the German name? Hold on. Cleopatra is the evolution. But how is the Pokemon called? Oh, you play Kang, Buffalo, and full grass. That is cool. Felilu. Yes, Feli. Yeah. I sent you friend request. Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna accept it. Okay, so for now we need the berry. I kind of want to push this, but I don't know if... So everyone can play Beedrill against you. I'm gonna win against every Beedrill deck because I have the GOAT, Purrloin. Do we want to trade before Lily? Because... Actually, I want to discard some cards before. No, I don't really play Beedrill. That's very good. Okay, we got the Petron, which is good. Actually, I want to get the Fez, because we need the berry. We need so much that I don't think a single... Yeah, show me your list. In the description is a Discord. You can post it in Share Your 60. I'm hyped to see. But would we... Yeah, we could play boss technically, but... They have ice cream, but ice cream doesn't do much. So I feel like... Oh, Black Belt also does a good job. Yeah, I need the metal thingy. But we also need the Zekrom, so let's stretch her for a Zekrom. And then we go Lily. I mean, we got an energy. We will thin out our deck for one more card. And now we draw cards. Okay, we got the berry. We got the berry. That's good. Now we can discard a Lily to get an Ents Castle. That's also not bad. Can discard the monkey. Sure. We can discard one tome because we priced one. Also Zoroark. Okay, so we go berry, castle. We go red card. No, they won't knock us out. We can go black belt for next turn. And we also go PP up. Sure, yeah. I don't think they play stadiums, by the way. And if they do, they bump it and then we bump it. So we attack for Night Joker now. Send it. I'm gonna look at it in a second. Oh, private message, okay. Oh, you play Dunsparce, okay. And the Shuckle. Holy shit. That list looks interesting. That list really looks interesting. Why are you not playing the one of the other Bouffalant? Like playing 2-1. Barry is the best card ever. Look, they don't know what to do. Beedrill should share it with Excadrill. That's a nice present. Yeah, it's the best card ever. Look at it. Even if they get the energy, it's like their Excadrill just dies. And the thing is, it's in perfect range. If they get Ice Cream, it's like a bit weird, but we can still just go Flame Body Cannon. Oh wait, we discard. Oh, we used the Night Shooter already. But we can also just knock out the Excadrill. Let's just do broken. Anti-drill Pokemon, I guess. That's right. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. I mean, the berry is very good against the Metagross too. But it kind of doesn't matter which attack we nullify. Yeah, so we have to go for Rampaging Thunder. So we trade away 1 energy and then we retreat into Zoroark. Are they going boss? That's interesting because now we have a buried Zoroark. That is quite interesting because they can't knock out the Zoroark. Wait, if they go for... No, even with Brave Bangle they can't. No. No. Yeah, but this enables Fez. Also... Wait. Hold on. I have an idea. But it's like, we need so much for that idea to work that I don't think this is a good idea. But if we draw into it, okay. Yeah, some play Kieran. But we can special record them. That is quite bad. We're 1 card off our play. No, we couldn't because we can't attach Binding Mochi. Never mind. I mean, we're fine just attacking this turn, by the way. I don't mind just attacking. Yeah, I don't mind. But I'm still thinking if we should attach to a Fez. So if we tome in a Zorua, we can evolve it. I guess attaching to Fez is not bad. And since we have Petrond in the deck, we can just attack with Rampaging Thunder. Did you see the Kyurem and Water Pond Excadrill list that plays 2 water? I didn't. What? That looks insane. How do they attach the water? Do they just manually attach the water? They want to go for Metagross. But Metagross does not one-shot us. So... we could go boss to win the game. Because now we have the Zorua. Hey, what tournament are you playing in today and what does the berry do? I'm currently not playing in a tournament. I might be playing in a tournament later. I still need to think about it. And the berry does exactly this. We play this matchup, now we get attacked by Metagross. And if they don't have Kieran, they don't get the knockout. And since we red carded them, finding Kieran is like super unlikely. Like the berry gives us an out to not get one shot by Excadrill or Metagross. Okay, so they play boss. Okay, so they wanna go boss to win the game. I mean, that's fair. But we could definitely just knock out the Metang this turn. I think knocking out the Metang is reasonable. They're just playing around the berry. So we wanna knock out the Metang this turn. So they don't have an energy acceleration. Okay, I'm thinking of one play that could win us the game. But we didn't get it. Could do a video like, I won a tournament with the craziest card in my Zoro list. If we win the tournament, you can bet that I will make this video. Okay, so they got 8 energies in their discard pile. They need to find 2 energies plus 1 attached for turn, or they find 3 energies. If they don't have energy recycler, I don't think they can do it. But they also need boss. So they can't petrol for anything. So it's like, if they get it, they are the luckiest player alive. Because 9, they should have 6 energies left in their deck. Something like that. If they get it, they are the luckiest player alive. But also if they have boss. Like, they already played 2 boss. Most lists play 3 boss. Or 4. Are they having it? Do you think? Do you think they will have it? No way. Okay, Petrol, they don't have boss. Dude, like... Did they just get 3 energies off a almost 30 card deck? We drew into boss, we are lucky too. Wait, we need the Petrolund. No. Do not tell me. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know. Call me a cheater, but like it's call me deck stacking. It's fine. You're just jealous. I am not. That's the heart of the freaking cards. You are so right. Like, now could you play against me? I can accept your friend request, and we could play. If I play an online tournament later, we could play. Between the rounds. But I will play one more ladder game since we need to get to a decent elo soon. And maybe, like, I'm mostly doing viewer games between rounds in tournaments, or if I make a specific viewer battle stream. This is why you always cut your opponent's decks, kids. You're damn right I'm jealous. I've still not won a game against the drill. I mean, you just gotta be me. You just gotta be me. It's so funny that we tech for this matchup, but they still almost won it. Like, it's such. Imagine how bad this matchup is if we don't stack for it. I want to say, I just exposed myself. If we don't tech for it, imagine. That is quite a good hand. When is next tournament for you? Maybe tonight, like later today, if you are from overseas. Okay. We sadly can't. Okay. Backdraft from Darm has to be decent. Yeah, it is in this matchup. That's why I always like to set up a Darumaka in this matchup, because threatening a Rampaging Thunder into Flame Body Cannon makes them have to find Ice Cream, which means we pressure them even more. And also the backdraft makes them use Recycler in some very weird situations. Okay. Oh my god, okay, we go Cyrano. Yeah, Cyrano for 3 Zoroark. Since I don't think they will do anything here. Tourney tonight would be tough, I know. Okay, they will got a 5th round because we are 2 at 4. Oh, crazy. I want my 35 code pack. You deserve it. You'll get it. They never get enough energy in Discard for it to matter, I feel like. I mean, that's why they have to use Recycler in such weird situations. Okay, we're playing against Alakazam. There's a Darumaka. Okay, actually, there is a way where we could win this turn, but it's like super unlikely. I would not bet on it, to be honest. I would not bet on it, but I would like to KO the Abra right now, so I will maybe play it, yes. That's the tournament I was looking for. Actually has a secret box. Like, we do have the boss already. We need a PP up and an energy. But the question is, how do we get the energy? We need to draw the energy off the Buddy Puffin. See? And now we go secret box. I don't want to discard the Darmanitan, so I don't want to discard the Pokepad too. We can discard the Binding Mochi. Yeah. I don't like discarding the Tome, but okay, one is priced anyways. I knew that, obviously. We can go for another boss, I feel like. Yeah. We don't need to Pokepad for the Zekrom just yet. So I think we can just leave the Darumaka as an attacker. But I want to keep the Pokepad in case we need a Zekrom. I clutch versus Mega Lucario. I make 2x5 head or more with Mega Kangaskhan. I potentially get 35 packs. You're playing as Mega Lucario in the finals, basically. He knew that, guys. Obviously. I know that I will draw the energy. Like, how should I not draw the energy? That's an insane thought to have, that we don't draw the energy. Oh, they played Shaman, okay. So, Yveltal locking is not bad here. It's actually not bad. Let me see. Okay. They probably don't have a second Abra. Okay, we bailed out of the brick hole, and now we're playing We're playing like humans. Yeah, they price 2 Mega Lucario and Buffalon make I take 200 instead of 260 and I get 110 heal. GG, I guess. It's like so funny on live that people are just conceding for no reason sometimes. It's so funny. Thing is, I need to still finish the video for the weekend, so I need to finish the script for sure. I feel like starting patch run is like fine. So I can tank another 200 for Mega Lucario. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought it's like a very bad matchup because, well, they could go PP up. What are they playing? Like, what is this card? This card is so bad. How are you playing this card? This guy is trolling. This guy is trolling, for sure. Like, what is this guy cooking up? Nothing. He's cooking up nothing. No. That's the opposite of goated. Okay, now we have the ultimate showdown. Purrloin Zoroark against Tatsu Zoroark. Is a solution for search a supporter as one pricer. I know, but we're hating on Tatsugiri this stream. Trashugiri. Yes. Am I right? You are right. Trashugiri. This guy's trolling, for sure. We are not playing bad cards. We are only playing cards that we never used in today's stream. Basically. Some guy said Trashugiri. Dark Cat is fraudulent? No. What are you talking about? The Dark Cat is goated. The thing is, we kinda need a PP up right now. That is not a PP up, but it's like... Let me think. We could definitely Pokepet for another Zorua here. We go attach to a Zoroark. Then we go Meowth for Lilies. We do not play Ents Castle yet. The cat, the goat. We got the goat. We could actually attack, but it's like so bad this turn. Like, honestly... Honestly, just pushing Zorua is like fine enough. We could have pushed the cat, but then we would have need to bench the cat, and the cat is like not useful this game. You will play against the Grimmsnarl, but you know what? Battle Cage. How many Battle Cages do you play? Oh my god, you play 3 Battle Cages. Watch not use him. I will not use the cat. I'm a memer, but I'm not a troller. Okay, so basically they can't boss this turn. So we will most likely win the prize trade. If we get boss. Like, knocking out the Zorua is good for them, but at the same time it enables Fest if we get the Tome. And we definitely want to Tome the Meowth off the board. Oh, they're passing. Okay, so we get another Zoroark. And we also need a Zekrom, so if things really go bad... do I just want to get the Zekrom here? Because, yeah, we got one Zekrom priced. For sure we want to get the Zekrom. We need a boss. Like, we need a boss. So we can't discard the Lily here. That is not a boss. That is also not a boss. Why are we not getting the boss? Can you tell me? They don't have a Petrant yet. But wait, did they get it? Like from the Cyrano? Yeah, they have a Petrant in the hand now. We do have a Binding Mochi, which is very good in the mirror. We could go Transformation Tome. Into Fez at some point. We do have a very good hand for next turn. And they need a boss. My name is RiotTCG and I love playing bad cards in my Zoroark EX deck. If I win the tournament with Purloin and Babiri Berry, I will make this my YouTube intro. Credits to you. Oh, they're playing Reshiram. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe they're playing like 1-1, but I think I saw more people play 2-1. It could also be the Survival Brace build. That's also an option. Like, Stefan played it in an online tournament. He played, like, I think 2 Zekrom, 1 Reshiram. Okay, he's going Tome for Reshiram. Interesting. So he wants to attack this turn. He doesn't want to attack this turn. This is crazy. Now we have Knockout. Onto this Zoroark. And we win out on the prize trade. That's so good. But first, let me trade. So you will be playing in the tourney. Survival Brace. I might be playing in the tournament. I might be playing. Wait, did we discard a Tome this game? No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah. These are good cards, obviously. Obviously, I'm not completely trolling my list. I'm just saying both cards we didn't really use. So we can knock out the Zekrom now. What are we even playing at this point? We are playing Zoroark. What's Survival Brace? It's a card if... It basically has Pikachu EX, like Terra Pikachu EX's ability as a tool card. Which makes it pretty strong with the Reshiram in combination. Like, if they attach a Survival Brace to their Zoro and Zoroark here, we need a Munkidori to consider, like, to knock it out. And that's why the Survival Brace is a bit scuffed against Pulled. And that's why I'm not a fan of the Survival Brace. I also asked Stefan if he liked the Survival Brace, and he told me he didn't really get much use out of it, and the only matchup where it really helped was Pulled. His one Pulled game. But I think he got top 8 in Emoji's Dojo, so very well played from him. I'm so proud that our group is steadily improving. Okay, they're looking for something. I mean, we need another boss to... By the way, guys, if you're playing Enzora and Zekrom, are you playing... Like, you have the choice of playing the Illustration Rare, the normal Holo, or you play the non-holo from the prize packs. Or are you playing the holo from the prize packs? Which one are you taking? I think I will be playing Beedrill with 2 Tatsu for absolutely no reason in the tournament. I mean, you're right. Absolutely no reason. Okay, we can knock out the Zoroark here, which is very good. At this point, we can also attach the Binding Mochi to this Pokemon. And we don't need to find a boss, but I would like to find... Okay, there's a boss for next turn. I would actually love to find a Zoroark without having to Ultra Ball, but I guess we have to Ultra Ball here. I'm playing the Cosmo Holos IRL. I played the IR in my deck. It's only a 2-off, so the special art is easier to find when price checking. I mean, that is fair. I do have the illustration rares, but it sounds weird because I also did have the how's it called? I also did have the illustration rare Reshiram, but I still played the normal Reshiram because I kind of like the normal holo of these cards. Like, do you know what I mean? The artworks of the Reshiram and the Zekrom look better on the normal artworks than on the IRs. Okay, they concealed. I always play the one that is the hardest to read. I think I do have 2 IR Zekroms. I opened 2 Elite Trainer boxes, but I also always borrow my cards, so maybe I borrowed them away. Could also be very true. I just don't really like IRs. I'm also more of a min rarity player if I go to tournaments. It feels weird looking at a deck that's all IRs. My Badu is also the IR, but my Zoro and Zorua are base rarity. I think base rarity Zoroark is based. IR Zorua is very cool. And IR Badu is insanely cool. That's how I blinked out my Pidgeot list. That's optimal. I played a blinked out Charizard deck once. Like, not completely blinked out. But I played like SAR stuff and all that. How do I enter a tournament? You go to play.limitless.com and then you enter then you go to upcoming tournaments and then you enter the tournament. Also, do you think the End Zoroark you're using right now is in its best form? Okay, so the thing is, I'm trolling a bit when I say it, but I think the Tatsugiri is stronger than the Purloin. It's just personal opinion that I like Pokemon Search a bit more, but the Tatsugiri can bail you out of more unwinnable scenarios than the Purloin. But I think those games are lost most of the time. So I like to play the Purloin because the Purloin can bail us out of situations that are not terrible. Like if we have 2 Zoruas but we don't have a Cyrano, we don't have anything, then we can Purloin out of the situation. So I think this Zoroark list is very strong. I would highly recommend playing this card right now because Excadrill is such a prominent deck. So he said it. I didn't. You cannot clip on YouTube. I didn't know this feature existed, by the way. Like you can even go over the card decks thing. I think this card is mandatory right now. But if Excadrill gets less popular, then you shouldn't play this card. Other than that, the only thing I would love to have is a 4th PP up. But I guess you can't have it all. And also the Darmanitan. I would not cut this card right now. You think 2 or 1 is good? Definitely 1. I think 2 is overkill. If you play 2 Babiri Berry, you would have to cut... Like, you don't want to cut into consistency here, because playing 2 Pokepad, 2 Ultra Ball is already such a low number. I think you would have to cut into the Binding Mochi. And that is not good. So I think I would play 1. I would play the list like it is here, and you can cut Tatsugiri for Purloin if you want. Yeah. I would definitely do something like this. What about putting 3 Buddy and 3 Ants PP up? That's not good, because having Buddy Buddy Puff in turn 1 is just too strong. How about cutting Tomes? No. I would never go below 4 Tomes. And cutting the Tomes, like, I think I used Tomes in almost every game I played. It's just too good. Because if you cut Tomes, you need more Night Stretchers, you need a second Pecharunt, kind of. And then you kind of have the same list as with Tomes, just without Tomes. And Tomes is more flexible than a second Night Stretcher, a second Pecharunt. Definitely. Yeah, Tomes is insane. We definitely want the Tomes. Dark Cat propaganda. That's not propaganda, it's the truth. It's the harsh reality. And you need to accept the reality. Okay, guys, I think we're... I think we are... ending the stream here. I will maybe play a tournament later today. If I play the tournament, I will go live right before Frankfurt registration. Or right after Frankfurt registration. 17 code, I'm good with that. Okay, so you lost against Grimmsnarl. Still, very good run. Yeah. And if I don't stream the tournament, I will stream tomorrow at the same time as today. Because that's just the time I'm live almost every day. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Dark Cat is the best card in the game. Tatsugiri is fake. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, I don't know, all that good stuff. And have a good day. Have a good rest of the day. See you either later or tomorrow.